Please welcome the President and CEO of Easter Seals serving D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, John Horowitch.
Good evening. Good evening, and welcome back for the second half of our celebration. I hope you enjoyed your delicious dinner, but I also hope you saved enough room for the special dessert reception featuring a special treat from Chef Robert Irvine. For those of you who've been to the Advocacy Awards before, you'll know that this is my first year as the CEO of Easter Seals. I'm honored to follow in the footsteps of a visionary leader and fierce advocate, Lisa Reeves. During Lisa's more than 3 decades with Easter Seals, she proved the wisdom of Vince Lombardi's observation. Contrary to the opinion of many people, leaders are not born. Leaders are made, and they are made by effort and hard work. We're honored to have Lisa Reeves with us tonight. Lisa, please stand. And please join me, everyone, in recognizing Lisa. Lisa, congratulations for the many lives you've changed. And ladies and gentlemen, by being here tonight, by your support and advocacy, by giving generously, you also are changing lives. Thank you. We wouldn't be together tonight without the commitment of 2 very special individuals. It takes incredible passion to volunteer to lead an effort like this. Please join me in giving special thanks to Rick Stein, the chair of the 2017 Advocacy Awards, and Betty Welsh, our honorary chair. And there's another group of people who have dedicated themselves to changing lives, and that is the professional staff of Easter Seals serving D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. Every day, the team lives our values of respect, responsibility, integrity, innovation, and care. You see, we're apt to think of changing lives as something grand and magnificent, and it can be, but lives are changed more often by the little things, the day-to-day, and that is what Easter Seals staff members understand, and that's what makes Easter Seals so different and so effective. We're focused on the early interventions, the little steps that allow people with disabilities and special needs to maintain their dignity, to feel our respect, and to integrate into society. For example, recently a senior in our Adult Day program seemed to be losing her independence, and her daughter, who's her caregiver, thought that it was just the inevitable decline from her aging. But the nurse in our Adult Day Center did some tests and realized that she needed new glasses. And once she got those new glasses, she was able to resume her cherished art activities. A couple of years ago at the Advocacy Awards, you met Kevin, a veteran who is struggling with his transition back to civilian life. Easter Seals training helped him find something that may seem small and mundane, a better job. That one moment for that one individual allowed Kevin to keep his dignity, and it helped avoid traps like addiction and homelessness. It changed his life forever. Earlier tonight, we met Colleen. Colleen has defied expectations since the day she was born. No one can doubt her grit or the fortitude of her parents, but dozens of little interventions by Easter Seals staff helped address Colleen's individual needs, putting her on the path to employment and now retirement with a pension. When she was born, the experts said she could never contribute, and look what she's done. This commitment to the dignity and respect of each individual, the unique needs and possibilities of each person we serve, drives the Easter Seals professional staff. We're more than 200 strong, and the work is too often unsung. I'm honored and humbled to be on the team with them. Will the Easter Seals staff please stand so we can recognize your incredible work? And make no mistake, it's your advocacy and your generosity that allow Easter seals to change so many lives. Our next special guest tonight joins us via video. He's not very big, but as you'll see, Easter seals' many small interventions have changed his life in very big ways. Let's meet James.
My hero's name is James. As soon as he was delivered, we knew something was wrong.
Our thought of life for James changed in an instant, and I was just overwhelmed,
Early on, we had doctors tell us, we don't know how long James is gonna make it. We'll be lucky if we can get him to 3 years old.
Bye-bye. Give me a kiss. Give me a hug.
So the first thing I did was I came home and I called the director of therapy at Easter Seals.
It just fit perfectly for us. It was a great daycare center.
You know, he's 2.5 and he's thriving, he's doing great.
Knowing that Easter Seals has such an amazing reputation for caring for all people with special needs was just incredibly comforting.
But ultimately, we thought that he was ready, that he was emotionally ready and socially ready to try the next thing.
Since we last spoke with you 2 years ago, I think he's made incredible progress. Physically, his ability to do things a little more independently. And I think in terms of social skills, I think he's made great strides. He's a hilarious kid. Being at Lee Montessori gives him that opportunity to learn on his own and learn at his own pace, but still learn along typically developing kids, and I think that helps push him and see what he's capable of, because he is capable of so much.
James's teacher has told us that nobody really treats him any different at all, and it's great. It's really great for us. It makes us feel comfortable. So from our perspective as a family, we get to be a normal family. We get to drop our kid off at school every day and pick him up and meet other parents and have that kind of normal parent life. It's great. Without all of the services that Easter Seals provided and the great teachers there, James probably wouldn't have had any luck or any hope of being able to assimilate into a classroom so quickly.
We wouldn't be here today, and he wouldn't be where he is without that. You know, in terms of aspirations for James, we do have the kind of space now to think about, well, what does next year look like at school? You know, what are our goals for him? What do we want to see him do next? It's exciting just to see James so happy.
I would say we're totally in a different place than we were 2 years ago.